Whoa, that's not very forgiving vlogging situation. Good morning! I am so tired. I've been staying up and watching the last shows, the last Letterman shows, and I'm not used to staying up that late. I used to stay up into the wee hours, but I don't anymore. And then I didn't sleep very well. I was having nightmares all night. I probably shouldn't have had late night spaghetti. Woo! I am making some late night noodles. It's not that late. It's only almost 10. That probably was the main contributor of sleepless night. Oh, I'm tired and it's cold and rainy today, which also makes me want to stay in bed, but it's time to get ready for work. Breakfast! And I just had to show you this. Rabbit. That's our table centerpiece for when we don't have anything on the table. I just got home from work and I stopped at Walgreens to pick up a can of tomato soup. When it's cold and dreary out, one of my favorite things to eat for dinner is grilled cheese and tomato soup. Just a cozy, warm food. Just got the mail. I didn't get anything fun. Max did, but not me. So I'm probably just gonna have a snack to tide me over until dinner time. I love the kiwi seeds. They give it such a nice crunch. Let's see. That's what you want. And then I'm gonna make grilled cheese and tomato soup. And then maybe watch a movie. I'm gonna stay up tonight and watch the final episode of The Late Show with David Letterman. This is kind of momentous. Obviously, it's very momentous for, you know, the history of The Late Show, and if you like late night television, this is a big deal. It is for me in particular, because I basically wanted to be David Letterman growing up. I wanted to be a comedy writer, and so he was just sort of a symbol that I was growing up because I was allowed to stay up late to watch him. So it's just sort of symbolic there, and then, you know, he's been on my entire life, and now it's his last night, and I'm so curious to see how the last show is going to play out. I've really been enjoying all the, old footage he's been replaying. I actually met a lot of the people he interviewed regularly, like his neighborhood friends or whatever, Rupert G. and Mujibur and Sira Jewel. I was lucky enough to meet David Letterman a couple of times. My mom and I went to a couple of tapings of The Late Show, and those were really great. He was really, really nice, and it's just been really fun to sort of reminisce about those times in my teenage years where instead of being sort of a teenager who didn't really know what she wanted from life, I was a teenager who was extremely focused, and every weekend I worked on my craft. I wrote my own top 10 lists, and I wrote my own comedy sketches, and it was a good focused time with just where I just worked and worked and worked at some lofty goals. Obviously I never became a comedy writer, but I did become a writer. I guess I just sort of prolonged that time of my life where as a teenager many of us don't quite know what we want our lives to be, and I didn't have that as a teenager, but I have it now. I'm very curious to see how late night television is going to progress from here.